This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Verse 12. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 10 through 12, is that I came across this article regarding reports coming in that the JJs are, once again killing journalists who are reporting the atrocities that's going on in Gaza. All right. And it reminded me of Matthew chapter 5, verse 10 through 12, because, brothers that are teaching on the highways and byways, you have to understand that persecution is coming. All right. Us, the prophets, we're like journalists. Okay. Every day we bring out the scriptures pertaining to prophecy. All right. Especially when it comes to exposing, all right, these devils, whether they be the JJs or whether it be the Edomites ruling, in Babylon, in America, all the things they've done to us, all the things they're about to do, okay? And of course, once again, exposing the lies, all right, regarding who salvation is for, okay? Regarding who are the biblical Edomites, which are the so-called white race, whether they want to call themselves JJs, 1948ers, or they want to call themselves American or European, whatever. All right. You have to understand that because we are doing this, that persecution, all right, is something that you have to prepare for. Okay. Just like these journalists that went out there, okay, to Gaza to report the truth. They knew that there was a potential chance that they will die, okay, reporting what they felt is the truth. And we know them JJs are literally genociding these Arabs, all right? But that's their judgment. Okay, what's going on over there in that region, all right, is the will of the Lord to bring about judgment, because these Arabs are not innocent either. They're getting their judgment, all right, just as Esau's going to get his judgment real soon, okay? Because they all had a hand in taking us down as a people, all right, and oppressing us, okay, and slaughtering us by the millions, okay? Let's not forget about the Arab slave trade too, all right? The Arab slave trade, all right, time period. Yep. The Arab slave trade lasted from the mid 7th century to the early 20th century. It was the longest slave trade in history, forcibly removing millions of our people from their homes. You see that? Okay. All right. And they were working with the Edomites. Okay. So again, I don't have sympathy for these Arabs either. I could care less. But the point that I'm focusing on is that, hey, persecution is coming, and these devils control the media. Okay, they control the media, and they can paint us like we're like we're Candyman or Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. Okay, the worst thing out. Okay, and you have to keep that in mind. All right, but there's a reward. You know, there is a reward. All right, for defending the gospel. All right, and telling the truth. This is another article right here. In 2024 was the deadliest year for journalists in over 3 decades. Okay, and again, we're like journalists, the prophets. Okay, every day, you know, according to the will of the Lord. All right, we bring out topics, articles pertaining to prophecy. Okay, which is highly dangerous. All right, and it can get us killed, and some of us will be killed. It is a fact. All right, it is a fact, and you have to have this mindset. All right, but we know what death is all about. All right, that's why what does the scripture say? um, be not afraid. Yeah, Luke chapter 12, verse 4. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. You see? Okay? Because once you understand death, you know, death is just a sting. All right? The spirit never dies. Okay? So that's a mindset you got to have. All right? So you don't have to worry about falling by the sword, because you already know where you're going to be. You're going to be with the Lord. Okay? All right? And then he's going to give you a new body. Okay? And we want them new bodies. These bodies are filthy. All right? They're weak. Okay? They get sick easily. All right? Shoot. As you get up in age, all right? The body starts to deteriorate. So yeah, all right, we want new bodies anyway. But the point is, be not afraid of them that can kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. You see that? Okay. So back to Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Right, we got the kingdom of heaven. All right, and the kingdom of heaven, all right, are for the Israelites, because the kingdom of heaven is the Israelites. That's why Yahweh Shai said what? What did Yahweh Shai said? All right. The kingdom of heaven is in, right? Mm. No, let me type this out. Let me type this out. Hold on. Bear with me. The kingdom of heaven is within you. There we go. Luke 17 and 21. That's what I'm looking for. Luke 17 and 21. Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you. Right. All right. We are the kingdom of the Most High. All right. We are the kingdom of heaven. Okay. That's why, what does the scripture say? The kingdom of heaven suffers violently. Kingdom of heaven suffereth violently. See if I spelled that right. Nope. Okay. All right. What if I spelled it this way? There we go. Matthew chapter 11, verse 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. Right. This is clearly talking about the people. All right. So, yes. All right. We are the kingdom of heaven. All right. So, that's why there should be nothing to worry about. All right. If we're persecuted, okay, because, hey, we got the kingdom of heaven. We're Israelites. All right. We make up the kingdom of heaven. That's the point. So Matthew chapter 5, verse 11, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. That's another thing, all right, that Esau's mainstream media, once again, all right, he can make you look like the Candyman. He can make you look like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. All right, you have to, all right, prepare your mind for that, okay? They got now the deep fakes, the AI, okay? They could make you look like the worst villain in any superhero movie, okay? Or the worst horror character in any horror movie, okay? Even with these Arabs, all right? The JJs are saying that like the one that they just killed recently, this individual Hossam Shabbat, all right, they're saying that he was a sniper for Hamas. Now, of course, Al Jazeera, who he was working for, all right, he was the one telling the news for Al Jazeera. They're saying no, he wasn't, all right, but hey, the JJs have the news media, okay? They have the news media to say, yeah, he was, okay? And most of the people are going to believe it because, all right, they're not giving a damn of what's really going on. They just see what the news media says and they go off of emotion. So you got to prepare your mind, all right, for when they start branding us on the news media as, all right, terrorists, so on and so forth, all right, which they're using the word terrorist for everything, even those that vandalize Tesla vehicles. So, yeah, they're using that word for everything. So you got to prepare your mind. Matthew chapter 5, verse 11. I read that already. Verse 12. Rejoice and be exceeding glad. Right. You got to rejoice. All right. Because you're doing the right thing. For great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Right. And our forefathers were persecuted. Okay. In fact, all the prophets, all right, all the disciples that were with Yahushua, okay, and they were prophets, okay, they all died except for John, the Revelator, all right. He died on the island Patmos, all right, from old age, right. Check this out. How many disciples died? How many disciples died? Israelite tradition generally states that 10 of the 12 apostles, excluding Judas Iscariot and John, you see, John the Revelator, all right, died as martyrs. You see that? So everyone, the original 12, okay, except for John and Judas, okay, and Judas was replaced by Mattathias. Okay, you can read that in the book of Acts. All right, Matthias. I always have a hard time pronouncing their names correctly. All right, Matthias. But there you go. Okay. Matthias. Okay. So, but yet, this is the original. Okay. And they all go into it. Crucified upside down in Rome. Beheaded in Rome. Paul. All right. Andrew, crucified on X-shaped cross. Thomas stabbed with a spear in India. Bartholomew flayed alive. Matthew, stabbed to death. Philip, arrested and put to death. Simon, executed in Persia for not making sacrifices to the sun god. Right. Hey, this is spiritual. Because, hey, a lot of us are going to be persecuted for not taking the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, which is these heathens' god. Okay? That's their God. That's their power. Okay? So, you know what? This reminded me of Matthew chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded of the witness of Yahushua. Right. Okay? What is a witness? All right? To give out a testimony. All right? Of Yahushua. All right? As who he came for, who he died for, what is he going to do? Okay? We're a witness. All right? Especially when it comes to that RFID chip, the mark of the beast, because the Lord told us what that was all about and why, and told us not to take it. Okay? And why not to take it? Because, hey, all right, you're going to get hit with hot fire. All right? And he told us to warn his people. For the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, there you go, not worship the beast, which is Nadon EU, neither is image, right? The ancient Roman ways, because this is Rome 2.0. Neither have received his mark upon their foreheads, right? The charagma, or in their hands, right? The RFID chip, the mark of the beast, which when you go into that word mark, it's charagma, okay? Or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach, Yahushua, 1,000 years, right? So there you go, all right? You have to prepare your mind, all right? Because some of us will be beheaded for this truth, all right? Just like these journalists, all right? These Arab journalists who want to bring out the truth of what's going on in Gaza, they've been killed, okay? Whether they were telling the truth or not, it doesn't matter. They stood on what they believe in, okay? Okay, that's the point. And of course, you know, this guy that they killed, man, they did a number on him, all right? They hit him with a drone strike, all right? And they said he was a sniper, a journalist that's a sniper, all right? You already know, all right, that the story doesn't add up, but that's the point, okay? That's the point. Doesn't matter, all right? The point is that this individual stood for something he believed in, all right, and he died, and that's it, okay? Because he knew that he counted the cost. The scriptures talk about counting the cost, all right? You got to count the cost. Count the cost. Counting, is it counting the cost? You know what? Let me do it this way. Counting the cost. Bible verse. There we go. Luke 14, chapter 14, verse 28. Right, this is a parable. Luke chapter 14, verse 28. Ooh, this is good. Discipleship tested. Here we go. Let's put this in the red letter. This is Yahushua speaking. Okay? And there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, 26, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple, right? Okay? You got to strongly dislike, all right, this current world and everything in it, including your own life. Now, that doesn't mean you go out and tell your children, I hate you to their face, you know, or your wife, I hate you to your face. No, it's a mindset, okay? You got to strongly dislike all right, this current world. All right, if you call yourself a disciple and a follower of Yahweh Shai, 27, whosoever does not bear his cross, come after me, cannot be my disciple. Right, and part of bearing your cross is understanding persecution. Understand that everyone's going to hate you, all right, including your own personal, all right, immediate family. 28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Right. You gotta consider, all right, and count the cost. Persecution, all right? Just like that journalist who went out there and gossiped to report. Okay, he counted the cost. He's like, look, I know I can die, all right? But he kept doing it until finally, all right, he couldn't do it no more. And them JJs, they just slaughtering them journalists out there. All right, they don't give a damn. And that goes to show you, them JJs are not the chosen people, man. They wouldn't be able to have this type of power, man. Okay? Them JJs are, okay, imposters. And that's another reason why they're gonna come after us, because we keep calling them out. We keep exposing that they can't be the chosen people. All right? The chosen people wouldn't have this much power to kill journalists and then, okay, say the journalist is a terrorist, whether it's true or not. But just having that platform, giving them that, be able to have that platform to be able to, all right, set a narrative to make the masses believe. Because Fox News is all saying, oh yeah, that was a terrorist. All right, he was part of the Hamas organization. He was a sniper. And then Al Jazeera's like, no, he was working for us. Like, what are you talking about? It's wild, man. But hey, it is what it is. We're in these times. Luke chapter 14, verse 29. Lest happily, after he had laid the foundation, is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him. 30, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. All right, there you go. So this is a mindset you got to have. You got to understand persecution is inevitable. All right, this is the condition of the battle. All right. Let's see if I want to bring anything out. Yep. Yeah, there he is. An Al Jazeera correspondent, Hossam Shabat, in an airstrike that targeted his press car in Jabalia in northern Gaza. Shabat's vest and helmet did not protect him. He was 23 years old. 23. Okay? He stood on business. Okay? At the age of 23. All right? He stood on business. Reporting the truth. We know them JJs are committing genocide, all right? But he wanted to be up close and personal and show everything. This is how they were able to get the truth, because of, all right, people like this guy, man. They're there, and they're and they're out there bringing it out. Okay, and this is just and that's how more and more the world's waking up to these JJs, which is all part of prophecy, because that statehood is going to be destroyed by fire. Okay, and then everybody's going to be realizing, okay, that we hear the prophets have been telling the truth, that they're not the chosen people. They never were. Okay. So let me bring this out. Things to come. I had a couple of more scriptures. You know what? Before I bring this out, I want to bring this out right here. Psalm chapter 56, verse 4. In the Most High, Yahweh Baal Shem Yahshua, will praise His word. Right. I want to bring that out. We will praise His word. Okay. All right. We will not hide His word in a bushel. We will praise it and exalt it. All right. And in the Most High I put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. Right, again, I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. You have to have that mindset. Okay? Oh, all right. This Revelation 16. Those, I'll read the first two, and then I'll jump down to the point. Revelation 16:1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of wrath of the Most High upon the earth. 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast. Yeah, the RFID chip. All right, that charagma. Okay, again, repetition, the art of remembrance. I like going in this just to keep this charagma word fresh in my mind. All right, charagma, which means what? A mark branded upon a horse, a stamp, an imprinted mark, right? This thing that's carved into the skin. All right, and then when you go to the root word, okay, and the root word is what? Karax. Karax is what? A pale or stake, a palisade. All right, a pale or stake. Okay, so it's something that's staked into you. All right, and then when you go into that root word, okay, this is right here. Look at this. Karak, right? Karaks, to sharpen to a point, right? Through the idea of scratching, right? Opening up your skin. Now, this root word right here, all right, is grapho. And what does this mean? To write. This is where you're going to have all your information, okay? Your digital ID, your cryptocurrency, so on and so forth will be in that device. Okay, that's why everything's going digital. Okay, because you're going to be tracked if you take it. And this is what we're telling our people, not to take it. All right, because you will be destroyed. But before you be destroyed, if you do take it, you're going to get a gruesome. Let's go back. All right. A noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. You see that? Again, worshiping ancient Roman ways. Okay, so you're going to be, all right, looking like a zombie character if you take this chip, all right? Because that sore, when you go into the word sore, that's why it's important to go into words so you get an idea. It's helkos, which means what? A wound producing a discharge of pus. Right, you're gonna look like a zombie character, bro. Zombie character. What is it? Raymond. Zombie character. Dawn of the Dead. There we go. Where that? No, where's the? I like the old school zombie movies, like Dawn of the Dead, 1978. Yeah, George A. Romero's. I don't know why I keep calling him Ray, but let's look at this. Let's look at that. You see that? You see that? See if they got any. All right. Yeah, just there you go. Just looking like a bunch of zombies pulsing. Yeah, man. You see that? Just ulcers, just discharging. Okay, there you go. All right. Visual aid. Okay, there you go. Dawn of the Dead, and you have. That's what you're gonna be looking like, a damn zombie if you take it, because that's part of the prophecy. All right, and they're gonna lie and say that we're liars and we're scaring. All right, we're fear mongering. All right, about that device. You know how the ESO with the media. Oh, they're fear mongering. Don't listen to those, okay, radicals, those terrorists. You're not gonna you're not going to be injured by this device. Just take it, all right, so you can continue to buy or sell, all right. And that's why these pseudo Hebrew Israelite camps, they're going to get it, man, because they've been telling lies, man. All right, they've been telling lies, and they haven't been warning their congregation. So let me jump down to Revelation 16:6. Actually 4. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of waters, and they became blood. 5. And I heard the angel of the water say, Thou art righteous, O Lord, which art and was and shall be, because thou hast judged thus. Right, because the Lord's judging. He's going to be judging. Especially those that take that device, man. 6. For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets. You see? So you got them. This is the prophets. Okay? Now it's giving them blood to drink, for they are worthy. Exactly. Okay? So, hey, that's talking about them being judged. All right? That destruction. Okay? So, hey, you have to have this mindset. And again, these journalists, all right, over there in Gaza, they're being clipped by them JJs. It's a good example of, understanding that persecution is coming. Okay? Not some of us will be put to death, all right, for bringing out the truth, all right, having the witness, being a witness for Yahweh Shai, his truth, his words, So, Lord willing, let's edify. I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostle elders. We're almost out of here. You just got to have a mindset. Persecution is coming. But hey, no matter what, you already know the kingdom of heaven, all right, is ours, all right? It's been promised to us, okay? But if you start watching, keep studying. And when you pray, Chad, cover Shalom.